hear the war cry. It's time to enlist. The people speak as one. The cattle, the crowd. Those who are free to live. Demand the sacrifice. Demand the sacrifice. Demand the sacrifice of your life. Sacrifice. Can you smell the stinking breath? Listen to them shouting and gasping and chanting their slogans. It's a grave digger's song, raising God and state, so the nation will live, so we all will remain as cattle. They demand the sacrifice. They demand a sacrifice. They demand a sacrifice of your life. A sacrifice. No, of your life.
Afternoon, VC. All right, so it's been quite the eventful week, and I normally just put everything that's happened, and as far as record collecting and everything else, if I've seen a show or whatever, all in one video, and put it up, and that's it. You get a video. There's been so much going on that I'm probably gonna have to break this up into about 5 or 6 videos. It's been insane, and I don't want to put you all through a 3-hour or 4-hour video. So we're gonna break this up. So this particular video is gonna be just from the Melvins gig. That was Tuesday night here at the Visulite Theater, where they prefer to play normally when they're in town. And it's a great venue, and they are loud in there, and it's a really cool stage with a lot of different lights. There's a standing room section down front that's kind of at the bottom. You have to go down these steps to get to it. Then there's like dinner table style seating up above that with a railing to sit your drink on, and there's more seating behind it, and then another level with a bar, so there's good viewing from everywhere in this place. So yeah, that was Tuesday, and my friend Lee was gonna go. He's from London, North London, Arsenal fan, and he was gonna bring his daughter for her first Melvins gig, but things weren't happening for it to go down, so I ended up going it alone, which is no problem. I mean, the venue's 5 minutes from my house, so I just kicked it over there. And what's great about Visulite is next door is Viva Chicken, and it's a Peruvian chicken joint. Really good, not very expensive, and almost like religion to go there when you go to a show at Visulite. So I went there and I opened the door. Wasn't a whole lot of people outside because I got down there pretty early, but there was a huge line in Viva Chicken on the right, and I was thinking that was the line for the registers, and I was like, because I hadn't been in there in a minute, but I was like, oh shit, this is gonna suck. I'm glad I got down here an hour early before doors. But all those people were like delivery drivers waiting to pick up the Uber Eats orders and stuff like that, so, or just waiting on to-go orders. So I got right in line, got my food, and there's a little back enclosed area and an outdoor area to eat in. Well, in the enclosed area, there's only like one family, 2 dudes, and then these other 2 guys sitting right across where I sat down. And well, it's Dale Crover, the drummer of Melvins, drummed a little bit for Nirvana with the roadie, sitting there eating Viva Chicken. And I'm looking around, and there's no one else in the place that I can see that's going to the Melvins gig. I can see them standing right in line to get in the door. They're waiting to see if they can get tickets on day of. No one in that line looked in and even noticed Dale. And I didn't bother him while he was eating. But when he came up and got rid of his plate and was ready to leave, I said, hey man, hey Dale, how's it going? Been to a lot of your recent shows, and hope you have a great gig tonight. And then ended up shooting the shit with him for a while. So that was a thrill, to say the least, to meet someone like that that's been doing it for decades and decades, and just still brings the intensity on the kit. So I've got a lot of footage here from the gig. I was down front for part of it. It was really loud this time. I had plugs in, but it was hurt. It was so loud it hurt. Not many shows I've been to where it's like unbearable. It was clean, don't get me wrong, it was clean loud, but it was hurting, and I had to move up a little bit. And so you'll see some different angles from the gig. So I always like sharing what footage I get from these gigs, so you'll get some Melvins footage. And they did have their merch table with them, and I talked to Weinbender about this because he actually went in to the gig. After Charlotte on Tuesday, they played Greenville on Wednesday at Radio Room, and I think he got there near the end of the set or something. And the merch is really, really pricey. It's over the top as far as like merch you're gonna see at a gig, but I don't know, it's starting to be the trend, unfortunately, seeing that, you know, tickets to the show is $25. Melvins keep the ticket price low, but their merch is nuts. And they have records, and yeah. So I looked through the records. They had CDs. They do have the Amphetamine Reptile CDs that are $5. They have those over here, but then they have like the limited CDs. Those are all like $30, which is a lot for a CD. And then the records. So imagine what the records cost. They're like $120, $80, $60, $40. I think the cheapest was $40 for a 10-inch. So but they're limited. They're all limited in the artwork and all this and that. And the artist is there running the merch table that does their artwork. So I did actually pick up 2 items, and I'm very pleased that I did after I looked into these. I hadn't had a chance until today. But I did get a 10-inch, and I got a CD, and he gave me a package deal, so it took $10 off. So it turned out to be a pretty good deal. Melvins Lord of the Flies on 10-inch. This is some weird gold, yellowish gold version. They do 2 cover songs on here. They do Spoon Man from Soundgarden on the A side, and they do Misty Mountain Urge from Zeppelin on the B side. Also, there's Never Say You're Sorry on the A, and The Receiver in the Empire State from Melvins on this. Killer stuff. Again, a limited color feminine reptile pressing on this weird yellowy green splatter thing. Sounds really fucking good. Spoon Man's one of my favorite Soundgarden songs, so that's why I picked this out. And online it's gone for up to $250. So I got this for $30 and it's going for $250 because this is numbered 76, maybe out of 100, I don't know, something like that. And then this CD, Alive at the Fucker Club, which is a 90s gig from Australia, is what the guy told me. This is, I haven't even opened this yet, it's sealed, and it's autographed by Buzz. And it's marked 4 of 4. So there's only 4 copies of this. He told me it was the only copy he had left, and so he gave me the package deal. So I'm very fucking stoked that I picked this stuff up. So yeah, and the gig was a great set, as you'll see from the footage. I saw a lot of cool people there that I hadn't seen in a long time. There's these Mercedes and Kelly were there, and they were jumping up and down, and woo! And a bra got thrown on stage at the end of the set, which I think you can see in the footage. If you see a projectile go on stage, it's a big old white bra. Yeah, it was a festive gig. But yeah, like I said, I've got a lot of videos to do here. I don't know what I'll get completed here today, but hope you enjoyed this one. Peace.